Forge woman.
Aloy. Machine hunter.
Machine hunter, eh? Huh. I could have a use for you. Straight of it is, we're being muscled out of our own claim. That's why I've been working on this scrap-spitting beast. It's a dispute settler.
This weapon you're working on, I've never seen anything like it. Your design?
See my face in it, can you? This one's mother helped reclaim Meridian back in the day. A job like that isn't done with strategy. They needed to shake the walls, turn the mad Sun King's army to blood and feathers. What's that face for?
Weapons with such power.
It's not the weapon, Flamehair, it's the wielder. If that siege had touched the Great Elevator, they'd have answered to me. Good work, that elevator. Story in every chain link. I'll make you suffer them one day if you like. This beast doesn't have a story yet. Too heavy to carry, eats metal like a snap maw.
I like her. I'm just gonna point it out. I like Petra. She has got fire and smoke here. Equal to that of Aloy, I feel.
So you're a forge woman. You run the forge and the town too.
The town is the forge, and everyone pulls their weight. The right way to do it, without all the Eildermen having their say. If we were back in the claim, Oseram land, 3 days argument anytime someone wants to hammer in a bolt.
Sounds infuriating.
Oh, it is. But we like arguing. You need hot air to keep a furnace burning. Still, some traditions aren't up for debate. I would have ended up Petra Forge wife. How do you like the sound of that?
I don't think it fits you.
Good answer. That's why I left. I was still young from the forge then. Could make anything of myself before I cooled in my ways.
You see my face, right? I love the independence, though. I love the independence. I like it. I like a woman that's independent.
So you left your homeland and came here?
Went to Meridian. Everyone does. Joined the work gangs on the Great Elevator. We finished just as the Mad King got a taste for blood. So I spat and swore I'd find a place for everyone who stuck with me. We lived job to job until the war ended. Then we came upon this old Oseram camp. Long abandoned, metal piled up high. A place to start again. A place to leave my mark. When I was your age, I thought the lasting mark came from the hardest strike.
I suppose you know better now that you're an elder.
Trade secret.
I'll bet.
What is this place, Petra?
The Free Heap. Free because we answer to no one but ourselves, the metal, and the dust storms. And the heap's back there. A scrapyard, piled by Oseram past, from the leavings of the old ones. Breathe it in, get the smell in you.
Smoke. And sweat.
Living in the trees has dulled your senses. I could taste 5 metals just in my spit.
So all this scrap was left by the ancients. Was it a battlefield?
Stockpile maybe, or a rubbish heap. Packed so tight it all fused together. Those old ones tossed away more than we'll ever know.
But don't you want to know? To understand what it all meant?
Nah. Some delvers spend their whole lives trying to make sense of it. Not me. What it means is there's good smelting here. Yeah, don't need to understand a forest to chop down the trees for your arrows.
If you did, you'd know Ridgewood makes better shafts.
Careful, you'll scald your tongue with that fire. I don't pine for the old ones. They had their time. Their works are finished. All their inventions are under mountains now, rust on bones. My sisters and brothers of the Forge will make a new world.
Like I said, I like her very much.
You said you're being pushed out of your territory.
Yeah.
Out of the
Back
junk
to the
heap.
matter.
A pack of scrappers came snuffling in just after we opened a good seam of weapon parts. And now we've got a standoff with a gang of bandits at our foundry. They blockaded us out. They're sitting on our power cells. Guess they like shiny things. Well, to finish up our defenses, I need those parts and cells. In and out job. Keep your hands clean.
I'm not afraid of getting them dirty.
Aren't you a blast of air from the bellows?
I'll tell you, it ain't just hot air, sister. So, question is, Okay, not far. We'll go ahead and take this one. Oh, lo and behold. Oof.
The least obnoxious, hardest working Karja are also the poorest. And don't get me started on the rituals.
We'll go ahead and exit the settlement for now. Scrappers look very ripe for plucking, though. Now I'm in the mood to... Hey. Alright, we got a little bit more scouting, folks. Let's survey the area here first. If we can get up here, thank you. Don't think we can get up here, though. Oh, never mind. No, no, no. Yes, good. Alright, now we can survey it. I think first things first here is to take out that scout. That way we can get an inside track. And let's collect some ridgewood while we're at it. Create another. I think it's time we put our sticky bombs to use. But we need to attach it to machines. But why attach to machines when humans can make just as good a target?
Why are they shooting at me?
Still looking.
Alright. That's fine. They'll be alert. They'll be alert to why to what the blast was for. In the meantime, though, it's also going to draw the attention of those scrappers, I think. Yep. It is. It did. I think in the meantime, we can use this opportunity to try and isolate them.
Finally. Who knows where and when?
In the meantime, though, it might be too far. You hold still. Beam dead on. Alright. As long as there are no scouts. Scrappers on the outside, they are of little consequence. Very little consequence at the moment. next? That's the question. Bandit bug. Alright. We can transition over to the other side. It's alright. Transition over to the other side.
Bandits have a good defense. Better spot all their sentries before I look for the power cells.
Yeah. Oh, that made a lot of noise.
Haven't you got anything better to do?
Suppose if you scream, makes sense. Everybody's bound to hear it. That is another testament too to Horizon. Normally, even in screams like that, because screams have passed like stealth type games there, you know. Even if a single enemy was alert to your presence there, like nobody was like really like next to him, then they wouldn't be able to scout it. But look how many just showed their ugly faces. Alright. Let's see here. You know, a little bit of a tight spot. Nope, it's not holding still. I need to take very good care here right now. Why not? Let's see, let's track his movement. Another scout down. Let's see. I guess we can move down. Just to kind of see what he had. We're walking through the front entrance though, and I really advise going up to the left side. Those scrappers are still on high alert there for the moment. Let's see. Let's go back up to the left side. Warbow doesn't have long